Hey. Fuck. Hi. Fancy meeting you here in this little old place. You can't see my brooch. Alright. I've been trying to start this video for the last 5 minutes. Well, maybe 10. Maybe 30. So here we are. Welcome to Echo Echo. Maybe we just won't have a brooch. I got a brooch on. It's I might just take it off. Okay, so gorgeous. Okay, high gloss trash on Etsy. I will put deets in the description. Let's get this happening. All right. Welcome to Echo Echo. I'm Tish, and today we're back with a little bit of ridiculous religiousness. Went to have a look at it yesterday. We know the process. Hit up the old Google Drive, and I'd been meaning to do a little bit of a thing on Hillsong, which is a uniquely Australian church because we don't really have those big mega churches like Joel Osteen, those sorts of dudes. So, because they were having giant events when we were going back through Delta and Omicron with bovid, and they were still putting on events. But apparently it was okay, even though no one else could put on events like musicians, pubs, clubs, those sorts of places. Yeah, they were still able to do that without masks, and I'm going to guess without the vaccine as well. All right, that's a big assumption. It's probably very accurate. Anyway, so once I started looking into it, oh, guess what? Hillsong is having a bit of a moment. And about fucking time, okay? Brian Houston, scumbag. Best mates with our Prime Minister, who's also a scumbag. In fact, that's what I call him, scummo. Because he's scum. Alright? So, I was looking at it, have a look, do a bit of research. We know we love a bit of research around here. And, looks like it needs a little bit more attention than just a ridiculous religiousness. So, coming as a shallow dive very soon. However, in the meantime, we are going to have a little look at the religious ridiculousness. Okay. I'm going to bow our heads in prayer. Dear YouTube gods, please help my subscriber count double to 6. That'd be fantastic. And let's have a nice video with no bad things. That's okay. Let's. It's time for some religion. Is it ridiculous? Yeah, it's ridiculous. Right. I'm going to try and avoid the verbal crutches that I have. I'm sorry, I really am. As a teacher, I have to stop myself and, and redirect, and it's like you have these verbal crutches. Being from the 90s, a 90s kid, I was a teen in the 90s, you know what I mean? I wasn't a 90s kid, but we say like a lot. My other one, so okay. Okay is my huge one at school, right? I think I get a lot of crap for that. Let's do this religiousness. Oh, that's all right. Here we go. First one. My internet is so slow. I mean, I'm just using data. I need to get it, like, I need to get Wi-Fi on at last because I uploaded to using some Wi-Fi the other day and it was like 5 minutes. It takes over like 3 hours via data. Anyway, next one from the Insane People Facebook subreddit. Faith is my vaccine. While the world is trusting this, my trust fully rests here. Oh my god. Like, do you just have to? It's like cognitive dissident, cognitive dissonance. Is that the word I'm after? I think so. It's where you just, even though the truth is staring you in the face, I'm gonna believe something else. So stupid. Next one. Oh, a little bit of an LGBT. This is from the LGBT subreddit. Literally no gay person has approached me and forced me to be gay. I did, however, had some people from the church approach me and guilted me into joining their religion, saying that I'm going to hell for my choices. So who's forcing whose lifestyle now? I mean, facts, right? Facts. My sound looks like it's quiet. Okay, next. Okay. So this is from Twitter, First Mate Prance. The funniest thing about the anti-vax people is they're also anti-masks. So, like, what's the plan here, babes? How are we dealing with this whole deadly pandemic thing? Is it healing crystals? Positive affirmations? I just want to know. I was for real in an Uber where the dude talked about his father-in-law dying from COVID and then was like, I still don't think we should have shut down. What? Funny shit is when they think it is some big government plot for control. You do a salute anytime you see a flag. The government won already, lol. Rip to literally millions of people, but he's different. So this one says, it's called getting your immune system stronger and stop being a pussy. It's literally just the flu. Damn. Oh my god. They're just idiots. This wasn't a religious thing. I might have to cut it out. Anyway, let's go with this. So, this is from the atheism subreddit. What is your opinion on Satanism? Now, I toyed with the idea of being an atheist because, I don't follow organized religion and I've always been a bit of a pagan, but it's very involved and, like, to do it properly, the way I would like to do it, it's quite time consuming. So you have to have crystals and an altar and lots of different things. Yes, the goddess Isis is still my faves and she's my person I turn to. But yeah, so I'm looking at atheism and it was just too bleak, even for me, a simple-minded Gen Xer. Just wanted to think that there was more, other than nothing. There's probably nothing, I know that, okay, it's alright. Anyway, so Satanism is the real Satanism, not Christian Satanism. Satanism is just really positive affirmations and manifestation, really. Anyway, so this person has posed the question, what is your opinion on Satanism? I'm personally of the opinion that it isn't really a religion, but rather a collection of philosophical and moral beliefs that directly combat those of Christianity. While I'm not a Satanist myself, I find their culture very intriguing. Same. I've mentioned the last podcast on the left, and one of their members, Henry Zabrowski, I think he identifies as a Satanist. And yeah, he's said many enlightening things on the way, and that's where I've gotten my knowledge from. All right, the first one here. Reply says, just so you know, the Satanic Temple doesn't believe in Satan. See? And then the next person, who's called Chonawonga. That's a great username. All right. And then it says, and this raises a really important question. Do you have to believe in the supernatural to qualify as a religion? It becomes a question of definition. I highly recommend the book Speak of the Devil, How the Satanic Temple is Changing the Way We Talk About Religion, which goes into this fascinating detail. And then there's a link to buy it. That sounds really interesting, actually. The next person said, I'd say it looks like a question of definition on the surface, but it really is a question of separation of religion and government, because every definition is thought up by someone, and if anyone is going to define the criteria for religion in any relevant sense, it's the government. At that point, we can actually have a list of government-sanctioned religions, as in the government tells you if what you believe in is a religion or not. Oh, that is curious, especially given how most people want separation of state and religion these days, except in America. But I don't even think that people realize how infiltrated religion is in daily life. Even just the fact that we still have Sunday as the day of rest. That's a religious, that was something that started with the church. All right, so there's some interesting ones here. The Church of Satan is actually federally recognized and tax exempt. Yeah, well, fucking Scientology is tax exempt. It's not a religion. Right. There's some more about Scientology. And Xenu, the alien. I mean, the problem with Scientology, one of the problems with Scientology is that L. Ron Hubbard, he made it up for money to prove he could. Basically, that's why it exists. He's like, there's only one way to get money that, in this lifetime, is to create a religion. Because it's like printing money, because you don't have to pay tax, you don't have to pay tax. The way he runs his religion, that's why it's so rich. The reason why the Catholic Church is so rich is real estate. It's the only reason. All right, something from an actual Satanist here. As a Satanist, I would have to say we are a religion based on the fact that we are a congregation of brethren whom have the same ideals and philosophy. Don't you think people who use whom are just a little bit snooty? Anyway, whom have the same ideals and philosophies on atheism and humanism, among other commonalities. As a Satanist, that's repeated, whoops-a-daisy. Then this person said, but that's my perspective why I joined TST, the Satanic Church. No, the Satanic Temple. Interesting things. All right, we're going to TikTok. I'm going to just play it softly so it's not too loud on here. Okay. So this is a TikTok from Deconstructed Dad, I think? Ted Dad? I don't know. Okay.
Hey, I have a really cool imaginary friend.
Oh, nice. That's good for you.
Yeah, you should believe in him too.
And your imaginary friend?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. I'm just trying to hang out with my friends here.
Oh, but if you don't believe in my imaginary friend, then he's gonna punish you for all eternity.
Oh, wow. Well, that would be pretty crazy. Can you even prove that he exists?
Well, yeah, just take a look around. Yeah, so do you believe in him?
No. I mean, do you have any, real proof that your friend even exists?
No, but that's where faith comes in. He doesn't need to prove that he's real, you just have to believe in him. It's that simple.
Well, it's not that simple to me. I'm not just gonna believe in something because you told me to, especially if you can't even prove to me that what you're asking me to believe in exists.
Okay, fine. Well, enjoy being punished forever.
Just to clarify, your imaginary friend is the one that's gonna punish me for not believing in him?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, well, I think my odds are pretty good that I'll be okay, even if I don't believe in your imaginary friend. I just want to get back to hanging out with my friends now, okay?
Oh no, I need to text the Bible study group chat.
Hey y'all, can you pray for me? I'm being persecuted. I tried to tell someone about our imaginary friend, and he just blew me off and made me sound like I'm the crazy one for believing. I was just trying to save this person's soul. Our imaginary friend really is going to show him.
I really like that one. I mean, look, I know there's true believers out there. There's people who've, dedicated themselves to these things, but it's kind of like that, right? Okay, next. I don't even know what sub this is in. Is it in? Oh, it's religious fruitcake. What atheists want you to think will happen if you let them have political power. And what will actually happen? Oh my lord, the right cannot meme, okay? This is bullshit. Like, look, that stuff's already happened. And you've been there. It's been a Christian world. Anyway, next. Oh, MGK. Okay, RoRamden, right? Look, this is gonna make sense. Sorry if you can hear my dogs playing in the background. They're nuts. Anyway, RoRamden, amazing, like the best channel. Okay, the best channel on YouTube. The fucking best channel on YouTube. RoRamden, so smart, so intuitive, like just fantastic. She's so clever, and I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure what their pronouns are, so I'm just going to go neutral. So they are just the cleverest. So, and they started the video off about MGK and Megan Fox. Megan, and with 20 insults specific to MGK. Oh my god, I was dead. I have arisen just like Jesus. Anyway, this little thing says, the devil worship conspiracy nuts strike again, and it's Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly, and tell me you're a devil worshipper without telling me you're a devil worshipper. Eye roll emoji? What the hell? He looks like this. I'm stealing this insult from RoRamden, or who else did a video about him quite recently? I can't remember, but he looks like he works at Foot Locker. I don't think they would know a real devil worshipper if they saw one. Yeah, anyway. He's a poser. Anyway. Next. My chair keeps on slipping back. I'm not liking this. Doing accidental boob touches with the mic. I used to have a student, my favourite student. I'm sorry, all other students. You know it's Sam. And he always gesticulated with his hands wildly, right? And he would just like fling into my chest constantly. I'm like, man, so much so that we had an acronym for it, which was ABT, accidental boob touch, right? So I was like, dude, like, calm down. You've done an ABT. Anyway, what's the Pope got to say? Cancel culture is rewriting the past, warns Pope Francis. Freaking hell, has everyone got an opinion on freaking cancel culture? Oh. Anyway, This is from January 11th. Nice work. Really current, keeping up with shit. The Pope has criticised cancel culture, claiming it suffocates freedom of expression, rewrites the past, and eliminates all sense of identity. In a strongly worded speech yesterday to diplomats gathered at the Vatican, the Pope said, "A kind of one-track thinking is taking shape, one constrained to deny history or worse yet, to rewrite it." Catholic Church, right? Here's the pot, here's the kettle. You're both calling, like, pot kettle. You know, like, the amount of cover-ups and the lack of accountability that the Catholic Church has taken. You're sitting on a mighty fine, like, high horse up there, Popey. I don't think so. All right. Who's the one who moved priests who had complaints about them to every little town and let them go on to offend in every single town that they were without warning? Let them work with children, knowing that they had abused children. Ridiculous. Okay? And maybe we should also talk about the popes who had their mistresses and had children and things like that. All right? I don't know if you want to be making that sort of a statement, mate, when your organisation has not ever taken accountability and should have been cancelled a long time ago. Anyway, can't always win 'em, Popey. Yeah, right. Yep, except gay people, but we can't rewrite the past. Oh, I've got paint on my hands and maybe on my face still. Oh, all right, next one. Religious fruitcake is my major source for this one. Have pity on the brothers. Don't be a trial for them. My eyes just hurt from rolling them so hard. Just to please Allah, not to please His creation. Ew, 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 oh, ew. Right. Dear sisters, hijab is so much more than just covering your hair. It also means to cover your modesty. Have pity on the brothers. Don't be a trial for them. Oh, yuck. That's yucky. Ugh. Like, as repressive as the Liberal Party is in Australia, I don't. It's my body to decide what I do with it. Okay, if I want to wear a hijab, I shouldn't because I'm not Muslim. I'm not going to appropriate that culture. But if I did want to dress modestly, that's my choice. If I don't want to dress modestly, also my choice. Although I would get fat shamed. Anyway, that's a different kettle of fish. And the picture's got like, this is the set. Oh, so not only do you have to you can't wear tight clothing or anything like that. No makeup. It's her fault for wanting to look nice. What about our bisexual and lesbian Muslim sisters? They don't really give a fuck about the brothers. Fuck the brothers. Alright. This is from one of the LGBT accounts that we found that I follow on Reddit. When your Christian friend asks what a bussy is, how do we tell him? Oh, God. Show him a TikTok. Anyway. This is called Fetuses Aren't... this is a blind reaction. Fetuses aren't... Somebody's locked in a room. I can hear the knocking. Who's locked in there? Mabel. Oh, she just likes to interrupt my videos, doesn't she? All right. At least she doesn't bark like Minnie. All right. Why are so many atheists pro-abortion? This is your business, isn't it? Anyway, let's talk about someone else's uterus, right? Question for pro-lifers. This is something I've never understood. So many atheists claim to be pro-science because they believe in evolution, climate change, and vaccines. Unlike those dumb Christians, 3 exclamation marks. .s. But them at the same time, they don't seem to recognize fetuses as human life, even though it's very much scientifically proven. Why is this issue a religious issue anyway? That's another thing I don't understand, as well as the command of the English language. Anyone, regardless of whether they're Christian or atheist, can agree that slavery is wrong. Yeah, where are we going with this? And they're both good religious and secular arguments that can be made. The same is true for abortion. No, there are many great religious and secular arguments for banning abortion, yet we don't see as many pro-life atheists. Oh, that made me really mad. I'm quite mad. Oh, what some of the comments say. I hate how they act like they know when exactly human life begins, even though it's a philosophical question with no correct answer. Boom, right there. Which their religion has debated for centuries and arrived at the dumbest answer, which calls into question their entire belief system. See, that's the problem. Like, if it doesn't begin then there's no creator. It's like we're created. Like, who created us? Well, life it begins at conception, etc., etc. No, wrong. The real pro-abortion people are the politicians who refuse to support full, free healthcare for all pregnant women before, during, and after birth, along with paid maternity leave at a minimum. Fucking mic drop. That's it. With the username Jim Jones. Thanks, Jim Jones. I'm going to give you a little bit of an upvote, but have a little thinky about that username. All right. This is a good point. I've never met anyone who is pro-abortion. I've never heard anyone run around advocating for all women to get abortions because they're so great. But they are at times necessary, so they should be available. And it is unethical to tell a woman how she must use her body. We were just talking about that. So abortions should be available. The people I know who have had them describe them as physically and emotionally difficult experiences, but in their cases, the better option. I would much rather reduce the number of abortions by improving sexual health and education. Abstinence doesn't work. And it often leads to marriages between young people who aren't ready for it yet. By increasing and also end up staying together despite their unhappiness, and it's messy. Anyway, by increasing access to birth control and pregnancy prevention, and by making consent such an integral part of society that rape disappears. Oh my God, that would be fantastic. Make abortion unnecessary, not unavailable. Oh my God, that is amazing. Oh, there's a good one about this. In Latin America, the pro-choice slogan translates to sexual education to choose, birth control to avoid abortion, abortion to avoid dying. Amazing, right? Basically demanding good sex ed to choose when and how to start your sexual life. There's a lot of underage sexual abuse down here. Better access to good birth control to avoid needing abortions, and legal abortion to avoid needing clandestine abortions that may kill you. Absolutely. The funniest part is that pro-lifers still ask, why don't you ask for better sexual education and birth control instead of abortion, even if it's right fucking there in every sign and handkerchief. In manifestations, we use green handkerchiefs with the slogan written on it, Pro-lifers use light blue ones with their "Let's save both lives" slogan. More like "Let's screw both lives," if you ask me. Absolutely, that's it. The trauma of keeping a baby that is the result of rape or, something that may actually harm you. It's just, like I think if you're pregnant and the choice is the baby's life or your life, you got to choose your own life. You just have to. It's just silly. Oh, let's have a look. Bro. All right. This person says a Texas newspaper published an essay saying humans and dinosaurs live together. Oh, Ken Ham. I don't think I met Ken Ham at the thing I was at, but I've seen him speak in person. He's full of shit. Anyway, Pastor Greg Locke says that's because they did. You should actually pay attention to that Bible you're always criticizing. Oh my god. Look, I think I'm gonna leave it there. It. I just was really disappointed by that because in the 90s, like people, they were cloning sheep and, science was really well respected, and we've gone into this like second dark age where people just have to question everything, and, where conspiracy and rumor and everything everybody questions everything, and you don't have to, like we can trust some of our government agencies and we can trust some of our people. I'm not saying blind trust, not at all, but I am saying things that are not government bodies, like science. Science doesn't give a fuck about the government. Science is science. It's just going to do what it's going to do. And especially looking at what religion is doing at the moment to trans rights in states in America is disgusting, okay? I think in Texas they have brought in the bill that... My memory card filled up. That's never happened. Anyway, should have checked it before I go. But what I was going to say was Texas has brought in all of this really anti-trans, and it's all over. And J.K. Rowling's piping up and, saying, good on you, Texas. And I think, yeah, look, if any American person who is trans stumbles across this video, you're valid, you're loved, you are enough, you are you. Don't keep the faith, and I don't think it'll always be this hard. It's fairly bleak. I often say I'm glad I don't have children because yeah, this world pretty much sucks, really. A bug just hit me in the head. All right, so thanks for joining me on Religious Ridiculousness. Now, my J.K. Rowling, so what I'm going to do, I have ordered, because I don't want to give J.K. Rowling any more money, okay? I have ordered secondhand copies of her books. So I was reading them on my iPad, and it's not the same as annotating on a real book. I thought I could do it because I've watched Sabby Wright's books, love Sabby Wright's books, and I thought, yeah, I'll just add it as I go. What's Mabel? Mabel, what are you eating? Oh, it's a peg. She's so naughty. Just and I think they're hungry. I'm hungry too. Yeah, so I'm going to be reviewing Harry Potter. Okay, because it is not a literary masterpiece. It's actually quite poor writing, and I'm ready to discuss that. She said coolly. She overuses the adverb coolly so much. Like there's 11, I think, in one of the ones because it annoyed me so much I started counting. Okay. Anyway, thanks for being with me. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And yeah, see you next time. Bye. Oh, oops. I have sugar pill, like lip gloss. I put makeup on last night and then didn't film. Bye. Yeah, not bye to you. Go away. I don't really like fruitcake. Is that okay?